Those white folks in Alabama messed around and found out, okay? Don't let it happen to you. Don't let it happen to you, because black people have our chairs ready. Listen, here are my thoughts on the Montgomery Brawl, okay? And frankly, let's call it what it really is, which is a hate crime. That's really what it is, right? Everybody's calling it a brawl, but let's go back a little. Let's take a step back. And what really happened was there was a hate crime happening, and then these black men stepped in to do what needed to be done, and then it turned into a brawl, okay? But it was a hate crime. White men attacking a black man is a hate crime. So let's be clear about that. So I initially wasn't going to say anything about this. I really didn't want to talk about it. I have a lot of other stuff going on. And I felt like black people on the internet were really handling it quite well. So I was like, I don't need to, interject my opinion about this, until I was watching Portia Noir's video, and I couldn't help but comment on the video. So what I commented was that, where were all the white allies at? Where were all the white allies at? Oh, I forgot. They're only allies on social media, right? That's what I said. And then someone replied to my comment, and this is what this person said. If a white person would have jumped in that fight to defend the security guard, there would have been a case of mistaken identity. Y'all sure as hell didn't need us. It was handled. Okay. So my response to that was, my point is, the black people should have never had to intervene in the first place. That should have been white people fighting off the other white people who attacked him. That would have been true allyship in action. Black people are never safe. If white allies are really for us, then we should be safe and protected by those white allies in real life. But we are not. So these are my thoughts on what happened. Where were all the white allies? Wait. You don't have to answer the question. It's a rhetorical question. I already know the answer, because it's what we see happening every single day. A whole lot of talk, a whole lot of commenting, and not a whole lot of action. That's why we are where we are in this country, because the white allies aren't doing enough. Right? When it comes down to sacrificing something, when it comes down to showing up in a way that's uncomfortable for you or inconvenient for you, you don't do anything. You leave it to us to do all of the heavy lifting and all of the work. And that's basically what it is every single day. Not just with actual fights, physical fights and violence, but at your job, in your school, in your community, at your church, in the organizations that you're a part of. You do the same thing, nothing. You talk on social media, you comment on social media, and then in real life, you're not showing up. It makes me think of people who say, on social media, like someone asks for prayer, right? And then they say, oh, I'm praying for you. They ain't pray for you. They're not even thinking about you. But they put in the comments, oh, I'm praying for you. Yeah, pray for you. I have learned when it comes to things like that, you know what I do? I pray first. I'll pray for the person first, and then I'll comment, I'm praying for you, okay? So you need to take it a step back and make sure that your real life actions, your real life behaviors are lining up with what you claim to be on social media. Don't put anything about being an ally and standing with us and Black Lives Matter and blah, blah, blah in the comments on social media, when in real life you haven't done anything yet. You're not doing anything that actually matters, that makes a difference, that is showing up when it really counts. You don't want to sacrifice anything. You don't want to be uncomfortable. You don't want to have uncomfortable conversations. You don't want to do anything. So don't say anything on social media either. Don't comment. Stop commenting and take action in real life. That's what will make a difference.